I was convinced that I would be doing music videos, short films, commercials, and that kind of work for the rest of my life. And now that that is not the case anymore, I am feeling all sorts of things. And I wouldn't say that I'm scared of what's gonna come, but it's just that I always was a person that knew what that person is gonna do. I always knew that this is going to be it. And now that that is not the case anymore, things changed a bit. But let me elaborate. My name is Robert. I am 21 years old, and I've done quite a lot of filmmaking work. I'm blending into you in right now. I have done commercials, short films, feature films that even ran in Austrian cinemas. I have done music video, lots of them, short reel skits for me, for my friends. So I've done pretty much everything that one can do. And also I have done that not only as a hobby, I have pursued freelancing, and it's almost 1 year that I've been a freelancer, and things have been going great. And of course, it is not the smartest thing to be in this kind of crisis, in not even the first year of your filmmaking career professionally. But either way, this video, I really just want to share my thoughts about what I've been feeling the last couple of weeks. But now that you know a bit more about myself, let me dive more into this topic of insecureness and, passion changing, losing my passion, or whatever it is. It all started with when I was 14. I was editing YouTube videos for other YouTubers, and I was doing this kind of work from pretty young age, and always in the back of my mind that I wanted to do more, that I wanted to make YouTube videos myself, that I wanted to do music videos, because I was always, looking at what Cole Bennett did and all of these cool music videos, and filmmaking techniques really intrigued me. Fast forward to like a year ago, everything was going great. I started doing photography with like 15, 16 years old. I was photographing my now fiance, then girlfriend, and I was having really fun. It was a great time, and that's how I got to my first camera. And it wasn't long until I started to shoot my own music videos from rappers in my town and stuff, and it was all fun and great. And as I said, fast forward to now, I'm a freelancer. I live off of doing music videos, commercials, and all of this kind of stuff. I go and make clubbing videos, and throughout all of these years I was always improving my work. I was always feeling like I got better and gotten better results and all of this stuff. I could charge my clients more because my work was better, and that was all fun and great. And then one big thing happened, and that was a short film project that turned out to be the peak of my creativity, because after that stuff went downhill. So we had a project, a 20-minute short film that was supposed to be a work of 1 month, and that turned out, because of various reasons, and I don't want to dive into that topic too much. If you want, I can make a video explaining what happened and just sharing those experiences. But in the end, that 20-minute film that we wanted to make turned out to be a 1 hour and like 10-minute film. So basically a feature film length, which we were not, and I was not ready to do. But I gave my word that I would do this, and it turned out that I really did it. It just took me 9 months of hard work, of saying no to many things, because obviously you need to stay afloat. You cannot not pay your rent and stuff. And when working at least 5 days a week on this film, and because I was working alone, editing most of the shooting and stuff, it turned out to be this whole mess. And this is really where I peaked, and where in those 9 months everything just started to get worse. I was not really improving in any other department but filmmaking and editing, because that was what I was doing. And even though I always knew I would love to make some films someday, just the process of that, it really hit me hard. And to keep it short, in that period of time, the only thing in the back of my mind were those photo shoots that I had years ago with my girlfriend, and those nice memories that I had of taking photos, of the whole process of doing photography. And that was what was in the back of my mind while doing the short film, because there wasn't a lot of time that I had to do other things, and I couldn't pursue photography like I always did, once or twice, like a month, or every second month I was doing at least some way of photography for fun for me. And in that time that I couldn't do it, photography really grew on me, but I didn't realize it there. I only realized it 2 months ago. And as I've said, this short film was really not only the peak of my career, like filmmaking wise, because I was doing quite nice things and stuff that I wanted to do, but it was also the peak of my creativity, and I feel like I really burned out in that time. And fast forward to now, I am sitting in front of this camera and looking for similar experiences, or at least sharing my experience and hoping to make you feel better and to just give you a broader perspective on this whole thing. And if I really try to break it down, what happened was a simple burnout. I'm not a special person. There wasn't anything special or voodoo stuff going on. It's just that I have burnt out doing this film, and that maybe it was time for me to just try something different. That doesn't mean that I won't be doing any filmmaking work in the future, but just what my heart and what I really want to focus on right now, and what I'm having most fun, and where I want to start having success financially, where that point is photography. And I want to do that with the same ambition that I was doing filmmaking, and it worked out before, and I'm sure it will work out again as long as I keep striving for the best. But yeah, to keep it simple, it looks like I burned out. Maybe you have another perspective on it. Maybe you can share your experiences and tell me what could have happened. But the message that I want to give to you is, a burnout is not the end of it, because when one door closes, another one opens. And that is basically what happened with me. And that is the big idea that I want to get to you guys. And I'm sure you've heard it a couple times, but I'll say it one more time. I just need to figure out a way to like put this. If a passion of yours changes, it's okay to feel weird, it's okay to feel lost about it, or all sorts of things. You can feel happy that your passion is changing. In my instance, because of my situation, I also was fearing like financial stuff. But in the end, this feeling is really what I think makes clear what you really want to do. I think that is the moment where you really need to sit down and figure out a plan, because I think that is what you want to do. The moment that I feel scared about something, I know that is the right thing, and that is what I need to do to evolve as a human being. And I know I put it really bluntly, but I think that being scared of something is really the indicator that something is right, that it is what you are supposed to be doing. And that's what I want you to understand. And one more thing I want to say, and I need to figure out a way to put this again, so give me a second. The quote that I want to leave you with is going to be the following. I don't know exactly the way that the quote goes. I'll just recite it off the top of my mind and how I'm forming this quote, like a kind of different way. But it goes like this: it's great if you know what you want to do for the rest of your life, but don't feel discouraged if you don't, because the perspective that you can have at it is, imagine going through life and always knowing what you need to do, never having surprises, or finding out a passion, a hobby, or something that really resonates with you and that surprised you. I'm sure that you felt it before, and that really is an amazing feeling. It's hard to describe how it really feels, but if you felt it, you know exactly what I mean. And try to apply that perspective on life itself, and on your passion, and on other stuff. At the end of the day, it's great if you have your passion, but it's also great if you don't have it, because you can go through life and try out different things. And at the end of the day, life is not just about life, it's about the experiences and stuff that we live. Life is not just about life, it's about living. It's about the experiences that we have in our 100 years of life that we get. So it's not about having a passion, it's about finding it. It's about the experiences and the things you learn from getting to having a passion, or to finding that passion. And if you have it, it's great, but if you don't have it, it's not a problem. It's just a different approach at life. And as long as you keep living, as long as you keep encountering things, you're gonna find stuff that you're passionate about and stuff that you're not. And at the end of the day, I think that is really what life is about. And I hope that this video gave you another perspective at this whole passion and you know, life experiences and stuff changing and you not being okay with it. And I hope that you enjoyed my slice of cake on that topic. And yeah, see you guys. Talk to you guys in the next one.